Okay, so this is going to be my 29-week pregnancy update, and I don't know what it is, but lately my eyes have not been reacting very well to light. So if I look like a little weepy, or my eyes just look like they look like they're like I'm about to cry, but it's because of the sun. Um, I I don't know what it is, but whenever my eyes are in a bright location, they just get kind of dry, and I feel like they're trying to water. It's this weirdest feeling. I don't know if it's pregnancy related or what, but it's a little annoying, and they're really bothering me right now. So please, I am not crying. I wasn't just crying. It's just the stupid light in this room is really bright. So anyway, this is, like I said, my 29-week pregnancy update, or at least I think I said that. My brain today is just scattered. It's Wednesday, the 25th, and tomorrow is Thanksgiving, and I am busy just like I'm sure everyone else. I'm trying to prep for tomorrow's dinner. I'm making the desserts today, so I'm just overloaded with a lot going on. I was going to try and make a 28 pregnancy update, but so much happened, so much was going on, I just didn't find the time. And when I did have the time, the lighting was not cooperating. It was kind of foggy and overcast, and I just couldn't find a good place to film an update. So I'm coming to you with a 29-week update. I kind of wanted to wait till 30 weeks, but I don't know. Who knows what I'll be doing, whether or not I'll have time to do the 30 weeks. So I just thought I have a few minutes before I start really going into making the desserts for tomorrow, so I might as well take the time to film. I did not realize how long it would take me to get ready to film, though. I am so exhausted just trying to get the setup all set up. I'm sitting on the floor, which, let me tell you, at 29 weeks, at least for me, sitting on the floor and trying to set things up, getting up and down, forgetting something, is a huge amount of effort. And that's probably, I should say, let's get into the symptoms for this last 2-3 weeks. Exhaustion, fatigue, tiredness just has really taken over the last couple of weeks. Especially this last week, I feel like no matter how much sleep I get, I know I'm not sleeping very well. I know I'm not getting a good REM sleep every night because, of course, being as pregnant as I am, or should I say being as big as I am, I can't seem to find a comfortable position, and I have to switch over throughout the night on my side because my hips kind of start to hurt, and every time I turn over, I can hear all of my bones cracking, and it's so much effort. It's gonna get to the point, I feel like in the next week or two, it's gonna get to the point where I won't be able to turn over by myself anymore. It's getting really hard, and it's a lot of effort to turn over in bed. So I know I'm not getting a good REM sleep. Besides, my husband snores like a train, not the train snore, but his snore is so incredibly loud. And so that is an issue with his snoring keeping me awake. And then my dog, she is becoming very needy, and I think she realizes that things are changing, and I think she realizes that she's no longer starting to be the priority all the time. And I think she's just like a little kid, I think. She just realizes something's up, and so she's just been overly needy, and she wants and has to sleep with us every night on the bed. And if she doesn't, she cries and cries and cries throughout the night. And then my husband, when he lets her onto the bed, she likes to go under the covers, but then literally an hour after being under the covers, she decides that it's too hot, so she jumps off the bed to get out of the covers. Excuse me. Acid reflux. she jumps off the bed, and the bed, we have a really, really, really high king size bed, and so she can't jump back up. So then she cries and cries and cries until one of us picks her up and takes her back on the bed. And this happens like 3 or 4 times a night. So that, on top of my husband snoring, on top of not finding a comfortable position, on top of my bones and my muscles aching and having like restless leg syndrome going on every night, I am not sleeping very well. And I think that's probably partly the reason why exhaustion has really hit me this week, and I think a little bit last week. But I have never been this tired in my life. Like right now, I feel like I could close my eyes and I could sleep for hours. And I do try to sleep in. I'm not trying to feel guilty about sleeping in right now, because I know as soon as our little girl is here, I won't have the opportunity to sleep in anymore. So I'm trying to take full advantage of not having the responsibility of a little being to prevent me from sleeping in. So I try to sleep in if I can, but my exhaustion is just unbelievable. So exhaustion, first symptom this week has been bad. Acid reflux has been bad, but I kind of feel like that's been pretty consistent throughout this whole entire pregnancy. My nausea, thankfully has been getting better, and I contribute that to my doctor, midwife. She told me to take this combination every day to help to see if it would help with my nausea. Morning sickness, and she suggested I take vitamin B6, and depending on the dosage, I'm supposed to take it either once or twice a day. It just depends on the dosage that I would get at the store, and also Unisom. Now, I didn't know what Unisom was. Silly me, I just thought it was like a vitamin. I had never heard of it. I had never seen it. I just assumed when she said take B6 and Unisom, I just assumed it was in the vitamin category. So when I went to the store to find it, I stood there for such a long time going through all the vitamins, trying to find a vitamin called Unisom, only to finally ask somebody who worked there, and then I find out that it's not actually a vitamin. It's a sleeping agent, and that kind of scared me, because I am a big believer in not taking a lot of medication in general. And I know throughout this pregnancy, I have allowed myself once in a while to take Tylenol, especially when I'm having a lot of pain in my back or in my legs or whatever. If I just absolutely can't take the pain anymore and I want to sleep, once in a while I'll allow myself to take Tylenol. But other than that, I don't want to take anything else. And so when I saw that this Unisom is a sleeping agent, I was just like kind of weighing it. Like, I don't know, I didn't really know how to feel about it. But I got it just in case. I decided, well, I guess I'll try it, see how it goes, and I just bought it. I hadn't made up my mind when I bought it whether or not I was really gonna try it. So I did try it. I've now been taking it for 3 nights, and I don't know what it is. I did do some research into it. It, besides it being a sleeping agent, it does say that for pregnant women, it can help with nausea, and it is definitely helping. I am not waking up anymore feeling sick. I don't have morning sickness anymore, which is such a big deal, because I went like 28 weeks feeling morning sickness every morning, and also morning sickness throughout the day and sometimes at night. And let me tell you, I was definitely getting to the end of my ability to handle being sick that much. And what was frustrating about it is I would never just throw up and feel better. I would just feel nauseated throughout the whole entire day, and it wouldn't go away. And it would really affect my everyday life, and feeling like being nice to my husband and wanting to go do things was just not really something that I was wanting to do, because I was feeling sick all the time. So to say that the last couple of days were, now that I haven't been feeling sick, has been really amazing. I mean, granted, this fatigue has taken over now and is kind of taking place of the morning sickness, but if I had to choose between extreme fatigue and morning sickness, I think I would choose fatigue. So I don't know. I feel like I'm going to take it maybe for a couple more nights, see how it goes, and then I might stop taking it and see how it goes, just because, again, I feel kind of bad about taking anything besides Tylenol. So let me think. Any more symptoms for this last couple weeks? I think I've mentioned pretty much everything that I've been experiencing. I did have my glucose test, which, oh my gosh, let me just say, that's a huge update almost of its own. I'm a little hesitant to try and put it into this update because I really don't have a lot of time. Sorry for my updates anymore. For some reason I can't upload anything that's like more than, I think, 15 minutes long, and even that's pushing it. So I think I'm going to end this here for my 29-week update. And then I'll come back and I will do a glucose test experience and also a small little mini haul for you guys, baby haul. So again, to wrap it up, for this week, I've been very busy and I've been very exhausted. Thankfully, my morning sickness has died down because of the medications I've been taking. I don't even want to say medications, but and I'm growing. I'm definitely growing. I feel it more and more. I feel like I have definitely popped and I feel like I possibly can't get any bigger, but I know I am going to get bigger. I'm also having a hard time breathing, but I know that's normal. So yeah, anyway, that's it for my update for 29 weeks. As you can kind of see in the background, I'm slowly getting the nursery together. I'm in the nursery right now filming, and over here we finally got a bassinet, and I'll just be doing a few more decorative pieces in here to kind of make it more of a baby's room. We are going to keep the bed in here because for the first month or two, maybe even 3, I'll be sleeping in here with our daughter Mira, because my husband, he has a very strenuous job and he needs to get his 8 hours of sleep, and if I'm having to get up every 2 hours or so to feed, I know that will disturb him and he won't get very much sleep, and I know I won't really get any sleep either sleeping with him because he snores really loudly. So it makes more sense for us, for at least for the first 2 months or 3 months, to just sleep in separate bedrooms and see how that goes, and hopefully we can figure it out so that we can get back into the same room. So anyway, that's sort of the plan. I will be doing an official nursery tour when it's all set up, but honestly that probably won't happen for another couple of weeks. So anyway, yes, I'm going to end the update here. I hope you guys are doing well. Happy early Thanksgiving, and I'll see you guys soon. So here's my bump for 29 weeks. Let's see how big I've gotten. All right, so I hope you can see it. I know the background isn't very good, but yes, that's from that side. From the front, you can't really tell too much from the front. And from the other side, I feel like I've definitely popped at 29 weeks. I feel huge, for sure. All right, so that's the bump, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.